Nothing is going to hold us back today on At Your Leisure, not even the rocks of the Southwest. I'm Darren Kinder. Jill and I are testing our mettle and the AYL 4x4 at one off-road event that forces you out of your comfort zone and into a world of orange. From there, Reese Stein finds the symbol of American freedom on the Utah ice and previews an event where you can get up close with this rare eagle. Then Chad and Rhea explore the Northern Pacific Coast Highway by RV. What adventures do they find on this stretch of road? Find out now on At Your Leisure. Welcome to At Your Leisure. I'm Darren Kinder.
And I'm Jill Kinder, and we are getting our adrenaline pumping here at Winter 4x4 Jamboree. We are in Sand Hollow State Park.
And it's a little hard to talk when you're holding your breath.
Just outside St. George, and we're having a ball. There's so many Jeeps and 4x4s down here, rock crawling through the desert. It's been a beautiful day so far, and we are excited to get on with some more trail.
Yep, so why don't you stay tuned and we'll find out a little bit more about this event.
Well, the Winter 4x4 Jamboree is a good way for people to get out of Salt Lake City, come on down here to southern Utah, where, as you can see, it is nice and warm. It's a beautiful day down here. It is almost a logistic nightmare. It's not easy to put on these events. I've put on events like this myself. Kudos to everybody at UPLA and the Desert Rats down here for all their hard work at putting this event on. All the proceeds from this go to help keep public lands public here in the state of Utah.
It's fun to pull into town, see all the signs, welcome, 4x4s and stuff, and being down here, it's incredible. It's a lot more than I was expecting.
What it takes is for one thing, to have a pretty good network inside of the off-road community or whatever community it is that you're going to serve. And also, you have to have a good reason to be holding an event, which for land use, people that are in Jeeps sometimes don't want to sit and listen in political meetings with government people and things like that. But they love to Jeep, and they don't mind paying some money to it that will eventually funnel into keeping their trails open. UPLA is an organization that formed up as a result, primarily at the time, of the fact that there was an impending exchange of land within the Sand Mountain Special Recreation Management Area that we felt was unfair to the OHV community to take land out of the OHV park. We decided as we started out that the best way to do that would be to form an organization that was not just centered on one single project, that could actually be a benefit to the OHV community and other recreational users. So if you have a good cause and you make it a fun event to where when people are here, they're not bored and standing around waiting for things to happen, they always have something to do. It seems to catch on really well, and we've been really happy with the first 2 years so far.
Just being with family and being outdoors, I mean, you can't beat it, especially down here in this beautiful country.
We'll learn more about this specific trail later on in the show, but right now we have to go to our travel adventure with Chad and Rhea in Northern California on their RV safari. Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We're here at the Winter 4x4 Jamboree and just having a wonderful time.
Yeah, getting the old heart pumping in some of these obstacles. This is a 7 rated trail. It's the, what's it called? The Sammy?
Double Sammy.
The double Sammy.
The double Sammy.
Yeah, because we ran over 2 samurais to get here. So it's a class 7 trail, makes it a little bit more difficult, but our Jeep's been doing great. We haven't done all the obstacles, but we've been making through it, most of them.
There are some options, so you can go a little tougher trails. We haven't decided to do that quite yet. I think we would have made it, but start out a little slower. But right now, let's find out a little more detail about this trail.
Double Sammy was a lot of fun. It's the first time I'd been out here to Hurricane, and I had an absolute blast. There was a lot of challenges, but everybody made it. There was no major catastrophes.
It was awesome. I've never done that trail before, but it was great. Seen a new trail, I had fun, you know, learned some tricks, and just, it was perfect weather.
And we shot the Jeep up some ledges and down some ledges. I even turtled it once myself, and I'm a pretty good driver. So, you know, it's got everything you'd want out there on Double Sammy. It's an excellent trail, and it ends up at the end going straight up a chute like this to the stars. Most people look at it and go, I can't believe you can drive up it, but you could just smoke right on up there, piece of cake. In the sand, it's much more forgiving because you're rolling through things that are soft. Out there on the rocks, you drop a tire in a hole in the wrong spot and you can go over and roll a vehicle. If you do get stuck in the sand, let some more air pressure out of your tires. There's a good chance that you can then back out of whatever you were in. Once you're down to the frame though, look for your friend who's got a strap to help pull you out. That's what's cool about it, is all the people. We're a giant family out here, and if you find yourself broken down on the trail, you know they're gonna be right there, they got your back.
I try to Jeep all the time, you know, it's work in that industry, and you know, I've got my son here, you know, going with me too, and now I actually have a grandson that he'll be 3 in May, and he has his own Power Wheels Jeep, and me and him Jeep a couple times a week all summer long. So
Coming to an event like this helps keep trails open. All the monies are going to go back to the trails, keeping public lands public, and that's all what we're here for. It is important to keep these lands open because once they're closed, they're closed. We won't have them again. So if we want our families, our children, our grandchildren, all to have advantage of these trails, then we need to keep them open. We need to respect the land. We all need to fight for it.
I don't know if you can see this, but we're pointed straight up in the air, so this Class 7 is giving us all we can handle.
This has been quite the challenge. While we finish this climb, why don't you go take a look at our trailhead adventure?
Can you hear the stress in her voice? Well, next week's show looks like a lot of fun, but we've had an awesome time down here, haven't we?
It has been great, and thank you to Winter 4x4 Jamboree for allowing us to come down and enjoy the trails. We had such a great time talking to the people that were here, and I'm sure Darren has seen a few new parts that he's going to want for his Jeep.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing I love best about coming to these is seeing what everybody's done to them and go, ooh, I don't have that thing yet. Oh, I need one of those over there.
Yeah,
and
that could be a problem. It gets a little expensive.
But that's the fun of it all.
It is the fun. So just remember,
get out and create your own adventure at your leisure.
Oh, that's cool stuff. Oh, I'm disturbing at your leisure filming. Hey guys, how you doing?
appreciate
Rockslide Engineering, great group of folks up there.
I think I can put my hand on the wall and the Jeep at the same time.
Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Steven?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.